How's it going, folks? I'm Ned from Ned's Tech Bits. Don't worry, ma'am, I am from the internet. Windows 10 is going the way of the dinosaurs. No more updates going to be coming from Microsoft, and I'm here to tell you why that's important, what you need to know about that, and how you should prepare in the future. So, any Intel chip that's below 8th generation is just not going to work anymore with the upgrades. And that's really unfortunate because Windows 10 worked with freaking everything. It worked with everything, old, new, but Windows 11 isn't going to be like that. There is a trusted platform module that only certain chips get up to a certain generation, and everything after that isn't going to happen. I believe it's a TPM 2.0, and if you don't have that, you're not going to be able to get Windows 11. And for security reasons, Microsoft and the, they just decided that anything else wasn't going to happen. There are ways to get around it, though. It might not be the best for security. You might not get the updates you need. But there are absolutely different ways that you can do it, which is lovely. I wouldn't recommend any of them, though. But here's why you want to move to Windows 11. Basically, Windows 11, Microsoft is going to keep releasing updates, patches, security things, and as time goes on, those updates, hackers are going to get those. They're going to reverse engineer them, and they're going to see if Windows 10 had any holes, because if they find a hole that has been patched, they know that Windows 10 isn't going to patch these things. Now, in the past, Microsoft has decided to come out and redo this anyways. I mean, what was it? The WannaCry virus. When the WannaCry virus came out, everybody got nailed by it. Everyone, especially if you had Windows XP. Now, here's the thing: there are a lot of hospitals, of banks and whatnot that have old school operating systems, because that's all that will work with the hardware they have it hooked into. And the manufacturers of the hardware that they have it hooked into, like maybe some brain scanning machine or something like that, instead of offering an upgrade, will say, no, 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 you have to buy this new brain scanning machine because we don't support the old one, which is a real capitalistic move. It's really not cool. But hey, capitalism, that's just how it works, right? So, Microsoft decided to patch that afterwards, which is phenomenal. Nobody expected them to do that. Nobody expected that to happen at all. And there are some governments that and institutions that will be getting updates afterwards because they're going to be paying for extended end of life. Now, why Microsoft is doing this is because they, after a certain point of time, they sold you the product and you paid X amount of money and it's time to upgrade. It's not like you can pay a one-time fee for a thing and have more put onto it as time goes on. Microsoft needs to make a little bit of money after a certain amount of time, but usually they give you about 5 years, which is a lot of time. I mean, there was a time when I was young when, unless it was a TV, electronics were supposed to work for about 6 years, and after that you had to buy a new one because the thing would wear out, it'd wear down, it just wouldn't work anymore, and that's just the way it goes. So I definitely recommend that you move up to Windows 11. Especially if you do any banking or anything like that. Now, if you're just watching movies from YouTube, maybe it's not going to be such a big deal. Maybe it will. Because there are a lot of people that say, oh, I just want to do this for YouTube. And then they actually use it for banking, they use it for Netflix, they use it for Magic Phone, all that kind of stuff. Which is, psh, I've had so many people do that to me. They're like, hey, I just want to use this for Netflix. I'm like, okay, I'll upgrade as best as I can. And I get the thing going. And it just didn't work out so well, which is heartbreaking. It sucks. Sorry, I upgraded them, and then they want to put Magic Phone on it. I was like, this thing can't handle Magic Phone, buddy. It's not gonna work. It's just not gonna do it. Yeah. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that's it from me. Ned from Ned's Tech Bits. Have a good one. Take care of each other. Don't be hacking the planet in ways that hurt people. White hat, right? Have a good one.